Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris Star Trek New Horizons as the Terran Empire. And I'm still hopeful that one day the devs of this mod will go back and make some Terran Empire specific assets for us. Which, to be honest, I imagine really isn't that hard, because you just sort of have to add yellow stripes around the saucer for the most part. And just probably have an event at the start that instantly fires to swap your assets from the normal United Earth assets to Terran Empire assets. But whatever, let's go ahead and get started. So, we're going to go ahead and move our fleet into position because we're going to be declaring war on the Sharonite Commission very soon. So I need to quickly go ahead and tell our fleet to fly over to Territorial so that they have only a single jump that they have to make into 83 Leonis.
Construction complete.
Okay, this planet is, yes, still very, very pissed off. Let me go ahead and also send our transports down there. Now, there's not a whole lot I can do to deal with these guys. They're gonna be pissed, no matter what. For a good long while. Especially since some of them have the was enslaved issue. I'll go ahead and upgrade the central building there. Ooh, wait. You just offered protectorate status to somebody. The Orion sovereignty. Whoever the hell those guys are. Also, how the hell did the somehow the Ferengi got the Suliban. Oh, that is so weird. And you know what, give me 1 second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, now who the hell were these guys that they just offered protectorate status to? Because I don't see them. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter, so we'll just say don't care. I don't like that the Orions are have association status with the galactic axis. That's something I'm not a fan of. Okay, they're both there. I was selecting the wrong ship. So there's New Roanoke. And we're about to get... however the hell that's pronounced. The galactic axis is going around offering a bunch of people association status. Not a fan of that. There's the first fleet. Oh, they're only just now jumping to Procyon. Oh. Game? I'm pretty sure the Klingon Empire still exists. Unless... I don't... What the fuck? They're still the Klingon Empire, game. They didn't mystically stop being the Klingon Empire. They still have their issues with me. They still hate me. They still are inferior in everything. Well, crap in everything but tech level. So, what the hell was that? And I think their border is expanded down here somehow. And I don't... The game didn't say they were at war with, like, another portion of their empire that was called the Klingon Empire or anything, so I don't know what the hell happened there. I really don't. And yes, I've got the Tiny Outliner mod running again. I forget to enable it. I don't know why. I don't have to ever turn it off, realistically speaking, but yeah, for whatever reason I just kind of forget about it. Okay, gonna let you go ahead and do your cooldown. I'm actually going to go ahead and declare the war on you now before you have the opportunity to get an ally mystically out of nowhere. You finish cooling down and then jump down to Charon Prime. You know, having that little bit of Ferengi territory over there is absolutely hideous.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Growth speed, don't really care. Slave unrest, yes please. Ooh, and the Romulans just vassalized the empire of Zakdun, or Zakdorn, who are rebels of the Morale states. So, great job, Romulans. You may or may not end up in a war with the Morale as a result of that. You probably should have thought that through.
Battle is joined.
Now, I saw some of the changes they're making to warfare for Stellaris in the next patch. Or the next major patch, at least. Apparently, they're doing away with War Score, which makes me curious how the Taking War Score mod is going to function as a result of that. They're going the route of war exhaustion now for everything. And so there's just going to be attrition, which is basically just how long the war has been going for. And then there's also going to be ground combat and things like that that are all going to affect how willing people are to continue fighting the war. And I guess once war exhaustion hits 100%, you can enforce whatever demands you want. So, effectively, it really isn't that significantly different. It's just that it's going to work a little bit differently how you accumulate it. And so rather than trying to get yourself to 100%, you actually want to get other people. You want me to give you Trillium D in exchange for some energy credits. You know what? I'll accept. I can stand to get a little bit extra cash. Go ahead and land. Are we on, yeah, we are actually on limited bombardment, which means we're probably wrecking some of the planet. No, not yet. That's actually good.
Initiating ground assault.
Now, I'm gonna go into species here, Charonite, set rights. Okay, you're already on caste system, good.
Our warriors are victorious.
Okay, go ahead. Force my demands. That's a lot of shit you guys wanted, considering it was physically impossible for you to fight. And there we go. Now I need to go ahead and give something to the Tellar Prime sector, or make a new sector. What do you guys have? Do you guys have Betharian, or Pergium, rather? No, you don't. So you know what? I'm just gonna make a little sector out of this little area down here. You guys will also eventually get the Orion Free States, or at least part of it, within your borders. And let's go ahead and build you a star base. Oh yes, of course, we have the land appropriation, and so as a result, we go ahead and just kick everybody off that isn't one of our guys if their planet is full. Okay, go over there, go over there. Where are you? You're also at a gem, actually. That's fine. There's nothing else you can really do, though. Oh, you guys got your naval capacity back up, so you rebuilt some of your star bases, essentially. That's about all you did. Okay. Now, the plan, although this planet is still uppity, so let's go ahead and take a quick look at this. So I need to get rid of, or I need to get my assault armies off the planets. I do. It's important. Because I need my assault armies if I want to actually, you know, expand. Oh yes, because this is the core sector stuff, so some of the stuff is always here. But I never enabled... Yeah, for some reason, I guess the Sharonites, right before they died, dumped a whole bunch of influence into farming subsidies, land of opportunity, infrastructure projects, and re-education campaigns. Now, I am losing money because my fleet isn't in orbit of an actual functioning starbase. Realistically speaking, I should do something about that. But, yeah, I'm just not. I really don't care to get cloaking generator. Because I just don't think it's going to be particularly useful. I'd rather actually just go for the plus 5% to physics research speed, but it's going to take forever to research. Now, I assume that is something for battle cruisers. Or, I guess, no, that's a battleship thing, isn't it? Yeah, that's a battleship thing. I don't have battleships yet. I do wish I could do something about the money, but I can't. Am I letting you guys grow? You have no populations control, so you guys should be growing a pop. Maybe I haven't let a month tick by. Yeah, no, you guys don't appear to be growing a pop. But according to this, yeah, I have no population control, so you guys are allowed to grow. Oh, let's also go ahead while we're at it. Go ahead and give the Klingons their stuff. Make sure that they don't start out being pissed at us as a result of, for whatever reason, the game not applying my defaults to everybody. Because these are my defaults, but the game doesn't seem to have applied that to everybody. So most people are still running around with the whole "they're slaves" thing. Now, this will help us a little bit. Don't really care for the Xenophile ethics attraction game. Let's just be honest about that. Now, how's our egalitarian faction doing? Small. They only got 7 pops. That's good. It isn't really getting the opportunity to grow. Maybe they're still pissed because of the land appropriation. Yeah, that's why. Non-citizen species are not allowed to grow when that is in effect on that planet. And, well, they are a non-citizen species. Oh, yes, I do need... Well, yeah, again, I don't actually have anywhere you guys can explore right now. Okay. Well, we have some, at least, of our... Yeah, we got some of our armies. There's not a whole lot I can do to get more back right now. So... I mean, I could build more. That is certainly true. Let's see. I'm going to take... New Kronos. I'll take Unroth. I would take Dret. I'll also take Kitamir, Alpha Sali, Akamar, and so I got this, and these three. You know what? I think that's fine with me for right now. I could take more, but yeah, for now I think I'm going to hold off on that. Now I could go and try and get the Rigelian Consortium or the L'Oreal Sovereignty, wherever the hell they are. I honestly do not know. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea where those guys are. Or I could actually just vassalize them right out this way, right? No, because they... okay. No, because I still don't actually have enough for that. I could force you to liberate some of your stuff. I am going to have you destroy that frontier outpost, though I'll personally destroy the one in Gamma Doradus, but I'm not going to destroy the one in Qualor, personally, mostly just because, well, I'd get kicked out, and I'd lose my fleet for like 2 months. Because the border extension is going to probably more than likely be from the Orions. Yes, this is fine with me. So I'd have to fight you and the Rigelian Consortium, but I'm pretty sure the Rigelians probably have their... or probably can't get through the Orion Free States because they probably have their borders closed. Oh, and there's the L'Oreal Sovereignty. I thought I'd looked at them before. I swear I hovered over that, but maybe I didn't. I just want to check and make sure on that I'm correct, that you have your borders closed to the Rigelian Consortium. No, you actually don't. So the Rigelians can actually get through your territory, which is a bit of a surprise, to be honest. Huh, I didn't expect that. Well, let's go ahead and jump down to Dret. And okay, we almost got the gravimetric torpedo, which we probably won't bother using. We're close to getting the minus 25% to slave unrest due to neural implants, which would be great. That should also lead to some people leaving the egalitarian faction, because they'll say, oh, I don't need to be in here anymore. I'm not upset anymore.
Beginning attack run on enemy spaceport. Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Don't care for listening posts, don't really care for this. Well, no, actually fine, I'll get that. You say it might be useful game. I'm honestly inclined to disagree, but you know what? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, I assume, yeah, their planets aren't really all that well defended. That's not a surprise. You want me to give you Trillium D, you'll give me minerals and energy credits, sure. Oh, we lost our scientist in this field. Of course we do. What is it that you're researching? A biology thing. But we don't have anyone in the biology specialty, so we'll just go with somebody who is... God, you're not gonna... Well, actually, you'll live quite a while. As long as you stay under 107, you're not going to have the increased chance of death. And considering you're sitting back on Earth doing nothing, you're well, pretty safe. Slave rallies on Denobula. Okay, if you're not going to be able to afford defensive armies game, I'll pay for them. It's vital that we don't lose planets to rebels. Those guys don't have any issues. You guys don't have any problems. You guys don't. I forgot there's 2 places in Vega. Gotta check both. Okay, they're fine. Are you still trying to... No, you're not.
Situation log updated.
Met some new aliens. I don't care to meet them though, so we won't be, at least not for a little while.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
There we go. Slave unrest decrease. Ooh, information quarantine. And it doesn't have... I'm pretty sure information quarantine in the base game has a penalty to research speed. I think. But now it doesn't in this mod at least. So that's actually nice. It might actually be worthwhile. Slaves pacified on Chai. Good. Oh, Chai was one of the places we had producing our energy, so that's certainly going to actually hurt us, because they have one of the Pergium things. Oh well, we'll live. I'm going to probably destroy the lithium refinery game. I don't care for them.
Shall we are. All warriors are victorious.
Okay. Let's go down here to New Kronos. I don't know where their fleet is. They might not even have a fleet yet. I don't know. And okay, this planet appears to be doing a little bit better, so let's go ahead and take back some of our assault armies. And those neural implants will be helpful.
Construction complete.
Although I'm guessing they probably haven't taken effect until the month after. Oh no, it's been about a month or so since we got it. So
An alien empire wishes to.
it's just it doesn't show here as a modifier. Although, no wait, it was unrest, not actual happiness. Yeah, never mind. Although slaves are always unhappy. I'm pretty sure there's nothing you can do in Stellaris to have happy slaves. Unless, well, maybe if you do... Yeah, maybe you can, actually. But it would require you to very specifically try to do that, and that would mean, like, cultural bliss type living standards, which would be very weird to have on slaves, if we're going to be completely honest. So, that's not going to be the case. Okay. Now, this planet is going, this planet is going to be all kinds of pissed off. Enter orbit. Enter orbit. You know, you guys just follow one another. I don't care how you get down there, just do it. And go back into in-system view because the days tick by much faster in the in-system view. Now you go home. Find a place to hide. Go ahead and upgrade you and get a microfusion reactor once you have the time. Oh, there's their fleet. What are they running around with? They still have some spatial torpedoes for whatever reason. You know what, we'll go ahead and destroy their fleet after I have occupied New Kronos, because we're already here. It's not very well defended. And I accidentally rotated the camera. So So yeah, we'll go ahead and occupy New Kronos. Are you already jumping down here? You are. Good. Okay, now I should be able to leave without any real issues, but I'll just wait for you guys to actually occupy the planet. And New Kronos is a fairly small planet, actually. I want to say it's smaller than actual Kronos. Where is actual Kronos, though?
Our warriors are victorious. Enemy planet.
Okay, I mean, I saw a system named Kronos, but there's no planet there. Okay, now you go knock out the fleet, if you don't mind.
Construction complete.
I don't like that you're flying through my territory, but I can't close my borders to you because of the truce. And these planets are all gonna be really pissed off at us.
Breakthrough achieved.
Yeah, I don't think you actually gave me something particularly useful in the game. Let me just go ahead and research that real quick, get it out of the way. Okay, now I am gonna have to build some more assault armies. Where are you jumping to? You are going to jump to New Kronos, and I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. Do I have better in system? Yes, I do. I might be able to beat you just barely to New Kronos. Nope, you got a better jump drive. But I'm going to be jumping right on top of you nonetheless, so... Hello, Klingons! Now, hopefully we don't lose any ships. Looks like we're not supposed to. It appears they have not inflicted any damage on us whatsoever. At least on our hull. Oh, and they escaped. We only destroyed a single destroyer. Well, that sucks, game. I wanted to destroy more. Oh, well, that's fine. If you don't mind, go and please destroy that frontier outpost now while we're here. Again, I'll probably still lose my fleet for a little while, but considering the damage I just did to their fleet, I'm hopeful that it won't actually really hurt. Now, one thing I do need to do is, one, get more money. That's important. I want more research, actually, game, if you don't mind. Please focus on that. Hydroponics farm. Ooh, paradise. No, if I want, I'll do a hydroponics farm there, over here. Well, you know what? Yeah, I want a paradise dome. Oh no, that's habitability. Damn it! It used to be happiness. Damn you, game! I prefer happiness, not habitability. Never mind. You can go ahead and do research then. Ooh, science center. Tons of engineering. I like that. I'm gonna build that somewhere. I don't know where. Don't exactly have space for it on any of our planets. Okay, this one's going to produce more research, or more energy credits, so I'd prefer if you go there if you don't mind. Okay, you go destroy that. I do still expect the Orions to get that, but hopefully it won't be too... it won't hurt too much. Now, I do need more assault armies so that I can move troops around, so build me more Vulcan armies if you don't mind, and then fill up with some more Terrans. Oh, there's their fleet. Let's go ahead and pull you back. We only destroyed a destroyer. I could have sworn they had cruisers, so did they leave the cruisers behind or something? It's only that I can think of. They must have left the cruisers behind, because we didn't destroy any. Oh, that's just barely still within Klingon space. Holy crap. Okay, we just got lucky and did not lose our fleet like I was actually expecting to.
Construction complete.
Hopefully you guys can get out of the system before the Orions mystically research a plus to border range.
Incoming transmission.
You want my monthly raw dilithium. You know what? That's fine with me. You can have raw dilithium if you want. Because I'm not actually using it like I should be. So that's partly because I don't have much of a problem with my fleet cap. It's okay, it could be better, but you know what? Everything can always be better, so. Now, who the hell is this? The game's showing like another person there that I should be, theoretically, at war with, but I'm not, because there's only 2 people, but it's showing a third person here that I'm supposed to cede planets to. I assume it's supposed to be the Klingons, but for whatever reason the game has decided to divvy up the Klingon demands into 2 different listings, or some nonsense like that.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Please destroy everything, please destroy everything, please destroy everything. Yes! Okay, so I can either go with bonus to food or bonus to minerals and energy credits. Well, you know what I'd go with? Bonus to minerals and energy credits, game. Food is not that big of a deal. Let's be completely honest about this game. It really isn't. If I occupy 1 more planet, we'll win. So let's go to Kittamir, sure. Beat the crap out of the Klingons at Kittamir. More food.
Breakthrough achieved.
Let's go ahead and get the duranium alloy hull, because what we just researched is a crappy thing that goes here. This will go here. However, apparently we already have... Okay, I guess we're... Okay, this is magnesite duranium polyweave hull. We currently are running around with normal duranium alloy hull. But for whatever reason here, it just says duranium alloy hull rather than magnesite duranium polyweave hull. Okay, game, whatever you say. Somebody kind of screwed up there. Oh, hey. Oh, wait, no. That's just transport fleets. You know what? I don't mind. Blow them up. Oh, they're running away. Never mind. Well, we're not going to be able to take this planet because it's going to be, yeah, very heavily defended as a result of these assault armies. So they didn't get all of them. There are 8 we're going to get to destroy. Assuming they don't get lucky and escape before we destroy the star base. Which they probably will. I wish I could tell my ships to prioritize those transports, but sadly I can't. And there's the Orions declaring war on us now. Well, our war with the Klingons is pretty much over. In fact, I'm probably going to be nice and not take everything I said I wanted from the Klingons as a result. So, yeah. Lucky you, Klingons. I now have another war I need to fight, so I'm going to be nice to you. I'm not going to take everything I wanted. So, just remember, I can be nice when I need to be. So, let's see, where's this other planet that I want? I can't find it. There we go, Akalai. Let's see, I want to take Valikas as well, if you don't mind. And I think that's everything I'll take, and then I'll just humiliate you. I do want you to destroy your frontier outposts. In fact, I want everybody to destroy their frontier outposts. Get rid of all of them. I don't know where the hell these are. But you know what? I don't give a shit. Set those demands. Klingons! I'm gonna be nice. You give me Jarret. You give me New Kronos. You destroy your frontier outpost. And you give me Unroth. I'll leave you Kitamir and the other planets for now. I'll take them later. I don't need them right this second. You guys now need to jump over there. These planets need defensive armies to keep them pacified. Yeah, I really don't want that. I really don't. Oh, this is a new planet. Well, that sucks, because you have land appropriated. Because there was no... There's space for us, but the game doesn't care. It's acting as if there wasn't, because of all these tile blockers that are still there. You have a supposedly equivalent fleet to me. I'm not a big fan of that. As a result, I'm going to go ahead and queue up a battle cruiser, a Constitution, and an NX refit. And that's pretty much all our money. Yes, game, I know I'm over my cap. Don't worry. It won't be for too long. And by won't be for too long, I mean I'm going to be putting the Klingon territories into this. Now, which one was it that had the... You did. Replace with a... If people are going to be pissed anyway, let's just go with a Polaric Ion power station, if you don't mind, game. The Husnak Ascendancy also just joined the Galactic Axis, so the Galactic Axis grows. Not a fan of this. Okay, so technically I have to fight the Cardassians, but considering there's this small little space here, I'm hopeful that they will stay out of the war for the most part. Now, planet, you stay calm. Everybody jump to Procyon. And then you can all regroup over in Procyon. Now, Mars is going to take a while to build this still. Mars, if I give you the arms race. Let's do it. Give me the arms race, Mars. And a whole bunch of shit's going down. Jesus, game, stop! A whole bunch of shit's going down with the Galactic Axis. Which really just means we're going to have a massive war to fight, because that's the Galactic Axis now. The Klingons are a vassal of the Romulans. The Ferengi are a member. The Husnak Ascendancy are a member. Yeah. I think I'm going to keep this map mode for just a little while, just to show what we're going to be going up against in the very near future, because I'm pretty sure our truce with you is over. Or almost over, at least. Yeah, there's 3 more years. I'm telling you, Sheliak Corporate, you should want to be my friend at this point, because there is a much bigger threat to your survival than me. Mostly because I can't even get to you in the first place. Let's realize this, please. That it is physically impossible for me to even get to you.
Construction complete.
Oh, the Morale just joined the Galactic Axis now as well. Go destroy that frontier outpost, or that spaceport as well. No, I kind of like that bonus to happiness game. So leave it as is.
We are tracking an enemy fleet.
Oh, and there's the Cardassians, so they are actually going to fight us, sadly. Come on, Orion, you're not going to win this. There we go. Oh shit, they're coming for Earth. Oh no, no, they're coming for down here. They're gonna try and get to the first fleet. No, 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 no. What are you guys even equipped with? Tunneling phasers, which strangely look like they're on Constitution classes. Light wave disruptors and photon torpedoes. Not a big fan. Not a fan at all. Oh, and the, they're back! They didn't get enough the first time around, I guess. You might want to be careful jumping because... yeah. Yeesh, that does not look good. I think we're going to lose this battle cruiser because it's going to be jumping, I think, pretty much right on top of that enemy fleet. Yeah, you're jumping right on top of it. Oh, you better hope it leaves. They are? Oh shit, apparently Bajem is so close to the edge that it's actually engaged in the spaceport there. Well, that sucks.
We are tracking
You know, to be honest, I think I might just go the route of trying to force a white peace for this specific war. Because, yeah, it's going to be a pain to actually annex them. Or, well, to annex anything.
The cowards have destroyed one of our spaceports. Initiating ground assault. Victory shall be ours. Our warriors are victorious. Enemy critical.
Oh, I lost one of my Intrepids. And a new Connie. And they're back yet again. Apparently they're not giving up on the whole fighting me in this system.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Thank you, game, but that's sadly not that useful. None of these are actually that useful. I'll just research the nuclear electronics lab because it's a relatively quick research thing.
Initiating ground assault. Victory shall be ours. Our warriors are victorious.
I assume the Orions are just trying to hold me here while the Cardassians make their way down. Which is probably a safe bet. That's why we're running away now. Flee to Andoria. You also flee to Andoria. Oh, and our governor died. Well, that sucks. Let's get a new governor. Ship build speed. That's actually fairly nice. I'm gonna say yes to this game. You just jump down onto Pajal. Okay, they're following the 4th Marauder Fleet, wherever that is. Okay, according to our intel, that means jumping down to Gamma Leporus. I'm gonna have to observe them. Yes, that is where they're jumping to. Let's get out of here. Quickly! Run! Flee! Yeah, I don't mind if you have to go missing in action. Also get you hangar bays. Klingon Enlightened Kingdom. Who the hell are you guys? You are fanatic authoritarian, pacifist materialist. Sure, we can have a non-aggression pact. Just become my vassal. We must be at peace. Damn. Oh, you're rebels of the Gorn. The Gorn, can we be friends? We have a non-aggression pact, yes. I should have made that defensive pact before going to war with the Klingons. That probably would have been a good idea. Because then they would have been able to help me with the Orions. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. Oh, the Ferengi just vassalized them. Gee, thanks, Ferengi.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Thanks, but game, what I need you to give me is... What can this be used on? Oh, shield emitter 2. That's this thing, I think. Yeah. No, it's not. Shield emitter is something else. That's the shield emitter. I would like a shield generator 2 game, if you don't mind. I'm pretty sure we have one. Okay, and they're jumping to 80 Leonis, which doesn't have spaceports yet. Oh no, they're jumping into Pajem now. Where the hell are you going? You seem confused. You're just kind of going wherever the hell you want. I'm fine with this. Because so long as you don't become a threat to me, I can take my stuff. I'll take Orion. That might, if any, push comes to shove, that might be the only thing we'd take this war, is the Orion capital of Orion. Now you're following the 3rd Marauder fleet, which means you're flying back to Iota Leonis. I'm fine with this. I am perfectly fine with that. Yes, to the Fleet Academy, I guess. None of those are particularly useful in my opinion. Well, I guess that could be useful if I have a research world, or a world that does a ton of research. Which I guess would be Andoria, or not Andoria, Pajem, and maybe Earth as well. Both seem to be doing a decent amount of research. Now let's see. That's your Intrepid that you lost. You are missing 2 Connies. And 2 NX refits. Or no, you're not actually, are you? No, but technically you're missing 1 of each, because I did tell the game to build some more. But I lost 1 of each of those, so I really just ended up replacing rather than adding, so... Tamar's doing 1 more of each. Now, if the Cardassian fleet decides to... Okay, and it looks like we won at Retour. Just barely. Holy crap. The starbase in Retour just barely survived. Now, I assume this is a galactic-wide policy, or an empire-wide policy. Yeah, it's an edict. Full war footing isn't that useful for us right now. Information quarantine wouldn't hurt, especially if I want to get rid of factions. It would help a little. Not a ton, but, you know, it's something. Yeah, I'd like to get the better alloys. Or the better hull armor. Now right now, yeah, the 3rd Marauder fleet's not capable of knocking down the fortifications fast enough. Actually, no, it is, just barely. Okay, that's your NX refit. Oh, then I just need a Connie, I guess, then. Thank you, game. Let's go ahead and get... Yes, that's useful. So, battle cruiser. Is that really helping you at all? It doesn't look like it's a whole lot. But you know what? It's still something, so we're going to go with it. And despite the fact that I don't use patrol frigates, I'm still going to upgrade it because I have it there. So if on the off chance I end up needing to just pump out a whole bunch of those, I can at least do it quickly. And they won't be completely out of date. Okay, that got us up to 14. Out of curiosity, Cardassians, what do you have for your hull? Oh, you do have these as well, so that's good. You covariant shields. Which means your shields have better hit points, but mine, I believe, have better regeneration. Yes. So it takes me longer to knock down your shields when it comes to straight up duking it out, but my ships can regenerate their shields faster. And so if you're not doing enough damage to an individual ship, I can actually keep my shields up with relative ease. It sort of evens out, essentially. Now these ships that I have queued up being built are going to have to be... Oh, that's building Connie. Okay, wait. So I have 2 NX refits here. I got a third on the way. Okay, and I got a Connie being built at Earth. That's almost done. That'll get me up to 3 Connies. Got 1 at Mars. Okay, you know what? Never mind Mars. Build me an NX refit as well. We'll have a 4-4 for our cruisers. And please forget to bring your assault armies game. I'd appreciate that. Oh, we got Latinium there as well, but again, sadly Latinium doesn't stack. Just because, well, all strategic resources don't stack. I'd love it if they did. I really would. I understand why they don't, because eventually things will become so cheap there's no reason not to do it. But nonetheless, I still wish that it stacked. Oh. Build you a lab. Upgrade your thing there. I don't mind more food. I don't necessarily need it, but it doesn't hurt to have. Okay, Charon Prime is still a little upset. I don't think defensive armies actually do a better job of lowering unrest, which is kind of a shame. I wish they did. But like I said, I'm pretty sure they don't. But you know what? I need those armies, game, if you don't mind. So I'm gonna take 2 of them back. Okay, game. However the hell you want to try and merge those, be my guest. The way you're trying to do it is stupid, but I'll let you do it in a stupid way. Okay. Now tell our Prime needs armies as well, so I'm going to go ahead and build them myself, because the game would do it far too slowly. Let's also upgrade the star bases here.
We are tracking an enemy fleet.
Small enemy fleet over there, making its way towards us. Merging with the Second Order, which is their fleet down there. I could try and engage this fleet before it gets down there. But I don't think I'll bother. Okay, that's already built up. Well, Isabella does not have its thing yet. Is Isabella in that sector? Doesn't look like it. Apparently it is. It just doesn't look like it. And in fact, actually, I think I've probably gone over the hour for this part. But you know what? I'll let another month tick by while I try and... Oh, never mind. It takes 2 months. Well, you know, I don't want to do... I don't want to forget. Let's see. Okay, you're jumping to Gem. What is Andoria doing? Oh, I don't have the money.
Our ships
There
have
we
been
go.
made
Get those upgrades. I don't know what their range was. I don't think they went directly from Pajem to Ida Leonis. I think they had to take a quick pit stop in Qualor. So... no, I don't think we'd make it in time. I wouldn't mind destroying this fleet before it got down there. But like I said, I just don't think we'd make it in time. Oh, also game, out of curiosity. Do you still recommend the... yes, you do. I was just curious if it changed its mind and said, hey, you should probably slap a heavy gravimetric torpedo, but no. Game still says the heavy photon is better. In terms of sheer... well, yeah. The photon torpedoes are more likely to do more damage, while the gravimetric actually has a much lower minimum damage.
Our ships have been made superior.
How good are our cruisers, out of curiosity? Pretty good. They're almost 1,200 each.
Tracking an enemy fleet.
I'm going to try and observe you guys, because it is important that I know if you're able to jump straight from Pajem down to Iota Leonis, or if you have to take a pit stop in Qualor.
Construction.
You have to take a pit stop in Qualor. Good. That's actually great news for me. Bad news for them, because now that I know this, and assuming they don't unlock a new drive in the middle of this, then I'll be able to do more. Let's see. Do I want to... no, I don't really care for that right now. I'm going to go with war games. Make my admirals have a cap level of 6. Or, actually 7, apparently. And a research agreement with the Gorn has ended, but please, Gorn, we can be friends, right? Yeah, you really want to be my friends. I'm fine with those. Let's share star charts. And if you don't mind... oh, I don't need energy credits. Can you give me some minerals? $340. You know what? That's fine with me.
An alien empire wishes to communicate.
Oh yes, and I wanted to finish your upgrades. We'll rebuild Pajem's starbase. Eventually. Not right this second.
Our ships have been made
Okay, now...
superior.
once we take into account the 2,000 they're getting, we're going to be below them in terms of actual fleet power, but you know what? That's fine. We'll live. Let's see. I do have another NX and Mars being built, which is going to add another 1,300. We'll just, I think, just barely be even with them. So... I guess I could pump a battle cruiser out if I had the money. I'm gonna need like another 2 months to get that, so never mind. Not right this second. Oh good, I can get some more assault armies out of Charonite, or Charon Prime. Send everybody back to Procyon. Okay, so I'm gonna end this part here. Surprisingly, the Galactic Axis have not declared war on me, with the truce having expired. A couple more months, or an occupation. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna take Iota Leonis. If I occupy Orion, we'll end the war. I'm pretty certain of that. Let me check this. So, yeah, I'm thinking if I get down there and occupy Orion, the war is gonna end. I'll be able to take all of Iota Leonis, which is the only places I occupied, That's kind of one of the reasons why I've decided change of plans. I'm going to take those because I already have armies there that are actually kind of stuck there for one thing. So yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and actually, since I only have one assault army there, let's also move it out. Yes, so next part we'll finish off this war with the Orions. We'll probably end up another war with the Romulans and their friends, which have grown. Hopefully I'll be able to get the Gorn on our side. Admittedly, they're crap. They really are. But, you know, it's just somebody to take a little bit of pressure off of us. But if the game gives me the opportunity, I will declare war on the Tamarian Unity. Because they'd be much easier target to deal with. But nonetheless, that's going to be it for this part. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I went over the 1 hour that I normally do for these parts. Quick reminder before I actually end the part that in the description I have a link to a Typeform survey that I mentioned in the last part. I'd appreciate if you could go ahead and answer the questions there if you haven't already. Like I said, I do not currently have an end time or like an end date for that survey, so when I come up with one, I'll let you all know what that is, so you can make sure that you've answered it before that time limit comes up. But that's gonna be it for this part. Like I said, next part we'll finish our war with the Orions, and I don't know what we'll do because honestly, our truce with the Romulans is over. So I do expect them to declare war on us. I'm somewhat surprised they haven't done it. It's been about a year since the truce ended. So the fact that they haven't done it yet just has me thinking, what the hell's going on here? They still have a larger fleet than us. So again, I have to engage them around our star bases for the most part. Or I have to get lucky and occupy one of their planets that thus traps them in a loop of trying to liberate that planet. And I just turned off the map mode, the Union map mode. And for some reason the game stuttered there. I guess because it said that's a whole lot of green. Now I have to go and render the purple and the yellows and the reds. Okay. So that'll be it. I'll see you all next part. But until then, a goodbye and a farewell.